Back to basics. We're back to a powerlifting program. We're back on Boost Camp. We've got TSA 9-week intermediate, which is just your run-of-the-mill intermediate powerlifting program. And I'm excited to get back to something a little bit more normal, quote unquote. It's not like the programs I've been doing have been normal. They just haven't been super like dedicated powerlifting focus. And the first day is squat, bench, close grip, and then some accessories. So that's about as powerlifting focused as you get. So if you've been following along, you know I've been dealing with a lot of issues with my squat. My ankle feels great, no problem there, but this is my first time getting under a straight bar in probably 3 months. So it's prescribed. We got a triple at 210 kilos, and then 3 back downs at 8 reps at 180. So what I think I'm gonna do is try and get to the triple on the straight bar and then transition to the safety bar for the volume, just to kind of ease my way back in, because my shoulders definitely don't feel great. And I'm back in the rack rather than in the monolift with the straight bar rather than the squat bar, just fully like USAPL training for now, everything on the power bar. So hope you guys are doing well. I've just come back from a wedding, feeling a little under the weather. So should be a fun day, but we're gonna get warming up and I will talk to you as we go. So since it's a triple, I'll probably do 3s for my warm-ups all the way up. Just trying to find a bar placement that feels good. Like riding a bike. All right, we'll probably go plate, all the way up. Let's just pray the ankle stays solid throughout. Second warm up, we'll do a triple here. Honestly, it feels okay. Definitely feels a little weird, but that's just coming back after a long layoff. Probably the longest I've gone without squatting since I started powerlifting, without squatting on a straight bar. Nice. I'm trying to be more explosive out of the hole. Feels good. All right, throwing the belt on. Let's see how tight we need to go here. My weight is all over the place. I have no idea where my belt is supposed to be. That feels good. I'm bloated from the wedding. It was fun, but it was a lot of travel. And the sleep was terrible. The hotels we stayed at, my God, the beds were miserable. All right, probably a triple here too. Everything feels a little weird. I think I gotta move the uprights in, because I'm like cutting my fingers off when I re-rack. All right, I think we'll probably just go for it. 210. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I need another warm up. Maybe just a single at 190. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just since I've been away for so long. Okay, just one. Cutting it close on the hands there. I'm gonna try not to cut off my pinky today. Lower body feels great. Ankle feels really good. Upper body, take it or leave it, but this is the first time back, so let's get this triple done and move on to some volume. There's nothing like the nerves getting under a squat when you haven't done it in a while, or it's a big squat. Channel them, use them. Safe to say we're back, I think. Woo! That felt quite easy. Lower body wise, it's not even a game. Upper body, it's tougher for sure. Elbow and shoulder, just haven't been in that position. My rear delts already feel pretty lit up. I think what I might do next week is just try and bring the stands in so that I can try and pick the bar with my hands a little bit wider. I've gained a pretty significant amount of mass in my upper body just from all the volume I've been doing. So it's a little bit different than when I was a little bit lighter, a little bit less muscle mass up top. Not to brag or anything, but you know, my upper body has definitely been growing. So I'm happy with that. We're gonna do the volume. I think I'm only gonna do 2 sets. It's prescribed as 3. See how that first one feels. Because again, even though there's no pain right now, one of the bigger mistakes I see a lot of people make is when there's no pain, immediately ratcheting back up to, you know, a 10. Just because there's no pain doesn't mean there can't be pain, right? So it's not about living in fear, but it is about being intelligent. But we're gonna auto-regulate. We're gonna see how that first one feels. And if there's a whisper of pain in the ankle, probably just do 2 sets. We'll play it by ear. Probably go 6 to 8, depending on how it feels intra-set. Like I said, the lower body feels good so far. Well, not the best. Ooh, just a little bit. I mean, the littlest bit in the hole. So, I cut it off at 6. It starts around like rep 2 or 3. But this is data collection, man. This is rehab. Like, at a certain point, I've got to squat again. So, at a certain point in the rehab process, you got to do stuff that kind of hurts. I mean, you can't just live in the banded clamshells world forever, you know? Unless you don't like want to get back to the implement. Like if you never want to squat again, if you had a catastrophic injury and you never want to squat again, dude, live in the banded clamshell PT world, do leg press, do hack squat, there's nothing wrong with that. But I want to compete again. So I have to do what I think and what a lot of PTs that I've talked to think is the best course of action. And sometimes that means putting yourself in uncomfortable positions. I guess pain is probably the wrong word, because it's not pain, it's just uncomfort. So we're just gonna do one more of those at 6, one more set of 6, and then we'll call it and we'll take that. That's a great day. We got a good triple done on the straight bar, some decent volume, and then we'll move to bench. So mitigating on the fly, making good decisions on the fly. Don't let your ego rule you. Let's try and get a good 6. We're laboring, but we did it. Oof. I'll take it. Bench press time. Oh my goodness. That fatigue is hitting. Ankle starting to feel a little bit worse. It's about 5 minutes after squats, maybe 6 or 7. So you can keep an eye on it. It doesn't feel bad, just feels a little inflamed. But usually inflammation in the gym is totally par for the course. So the real test will be tomorrow if it still hurts. All right, we got bench. We got 3x8 at 115. This is cake compared to the 70s powerlifter volume. So we're gonna warm up. Probably just one warm up set and then get right to it because I feel pretty warm. Did some soft tissue like tricep stuff. But yeah, no complaints. The bar's slipping out of my hand, so I might have to chalk up. I'm sweating like crazy today. I'm tired. Woof. All right, I'm just gonna do first and last. So I'll do a set in the middle. Whew. All right, the travel is getting to me. Whew. I'm tired. That's what I mean when I say life gets in the way sometimes. You know? Can't always be feeling your best, but you always gotta do your best work. Last set, comp bench, and then we got close grip. Ooh. Overall, that felt pretty good for the energy context in which we are in, which is pretty damn garbage. Okay. We have 3 sets of 6 on close grip. It's supposed to be like an RPE 7. Oh, all these have been percentage based so far. So the top triple on squat was 80 or 85%, I don't remember. And then it was 69%, nice, on the back down volume. And then I believe this is 65%. Let me double check. One moment. Using the new and improved BOOSTCAMP. It will have been out for a long time. If you're interested in running this program, click the link in my description. Use code BlackBearBarbell with no spaces. You get a free premium week. On top of the 1 week you get free, you get 2. And it helps the channel out a lot, so I really appreciate it if you do. But yeah, 69% on all the volume. And then accessories are RPE based. I like that mix. I think that's a solid mix. I try and do that a lot with my programming too, especially with people newer to powerlifting that aren't super used to RPE on their compound movements. It helps. All right, close grip. That's definitely not a 7, but it's week 1. We'll keep it there. What's up, man? How's it going, bro? I'm battling. Running on empty. Chest supported row, 4 sets between 10 to 12. Woo. A little bit lighter on here just to match the fatigue level. I am cooked. Holy moly. I was 12. I mean, that's like a 7.5, 8. Goodness gracious. I need a nap. Whew. Something to be said about just quickly getting back on track. Like I could have kind of taken this week to ease back into it, which I kind of am. Find that balance for sure. But the longer you put off getting back to your routine, the harder it's going to be. I feel this bad after 4 days off. Can only imagine after, 13 days off. I feel like absolute garbage. So, also ate pretty badly over the weekend. It's a wedding, travel, had McDonald's twice, which is just my Achilles heel, man. I love some double cheeseburgers from McDonald's, but man, do they make me feel like absolute garbage. But when you're on the road, especially on Sunday, we would have gotten Chick-fil-A, but it was closed. So McDonald's it was. I mean, if you're in contest prep or meet prep, pack your meals on a road trip. But in the off season, it's kind of just do whatever you can to survive. at least my stage of life right now, is do whatever I can to survive and still make a little bit of progress, still keep making content, reviewing programs, all that jazz. So sometimes you just got to put your head down and work and get what you get. All right, that's gonna do it. Thank you all so much for watching another one of these vlogs. Excited to get back to, oh, I'm losing my voice. Oh, a lot of yelling at the wedding. Excited to get back to specifically powerlifting training. I just love this sport, man. Even on days where I feel absolutely terrible, I still just want to train. I want to do my best, so I haven't lost that fire just yet, which is very encouraging, especially on days like this. I mean, overall today was a success. We got back under the straight bar for squats. We got a solid triple. Lower body feels pretty good. I'd say pain level in the ankle is probably like a 2 out of 10. And I will take that, whereas it was like a 10 out of 10 probably like 6-7 weeks ago. So I'll 100% take that. Like I said, if you want to try this program, it's on BOOSTCAMP. Click the link in my description, use code BlackBearBarbell with no spaces to get a extra free week of premium. You can try this program out. It's the TSA Intermediate approach. It's 9 weeks. And if you want a full review, it will be coming on the channel, so you might as well subscribe to the channel. We've got a ton of other reviews of BOOSTCAMP programs and a ton of other stuff that'll just help get you stronger. So thank you so much for watching. Get strong and stay strong.